Nothing, man. So
Nothing
apparently,
much.
I did the like the perfect voice of you last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and check it out.
They said I sounded just like you, and the
Hold on,
way
my
I was
camera's a bit
talking.
grainy.
Yeah, you're good. I guess I was talking just like you, sounded just like you. Like,
It's not hard. It's really not.
and before I did the whole because they were trying to be stealthy because
Uh-huh.
they had Gladys teleport and they rolled a 93, so it's like, okay, where do you want to go? So they wanted to go right above the tower.
Mm.
So they put like the center of the tower underneath Gladys. So unless
Mhm.
you were looking over the edge, you couldn't even see the tower. It was like they were right there. And of course, the teleporting made a couple of them throw up. So as they're puking over the edge of the ship, they could see the bottom of it, but not the rest of it. So they knew they were above the tower. And then as they're going back and forth discussing how they're going to stealth their way down, I playing you was like, "Sorry guys, I
Yeah,
gotta keep
sorry
it real."
guys.
Turned her into a backpack and made everyone fall down onto the tower.
It's exactly what he would have done. It's battle time,
And
boys.
they call me Rick. Fell off the side of the ship. Fell off that's like down 300 feet because the tower's 70 feet tall, and then you guys were 130 above that.
Hmm.
Yeah. So he fucking
Yeah,
fell down because no one caught
sounds
him.
like Malador.
Because no one caught him.
Wow.
You went after Steven. Garrison got got Cammy
R.I.P.
and his
Rick.
and a DB. Yeah, no one knows, but he fell. He plummeted all the way down.
R.I.P. Rick.
Yeah, they call me Rick, not just Rick.
They call me Rick because we don't
They
know
call
his actual name, and we
me.
never will.
Maybe that is his actual name. Steven Judd wants to use Zone of Truth. It would just be hilarious if he was like, "I use Zone of Truth," and the guy's like, "They call me Rick," like, because
For
that's just
real.
what he's, because that's just what he's introduced himself. Because Zone of Truth is tricky if the person doesn't actually know what the truth is.
Hmm.
The only truth you're gonna get is the truth they believe.
Right. Right.
Like, Zone of Truth or not, they can't tell you something they don't know. That spell is very tricky. People think that they can use it to like dig shit up. Not really. If they don't actually know the truth, the spell isn't gonna do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. The spell wouldn't do anything.
I like how you're the only one that joins in. Did you see fucking Kara's bullshit? She did the same thing last week.
No, I wasn't reading.
So last time, actually, it was 2 weeks ago when I was home last time. I sent the link in 6 minutes early, and she was like, "No, it starts at exactly 8." And then she
It's
didn't show
exactly
up till
eight.
exactly 8. Yeah,
It's
there she is.
exactly.
There you go. Yep, there's the rebel right there.
It's not
Welcome.
rebelling. It is conforming. Actually,
Why
it's the
does my
exact
camera look
opposite.
goofy? I guess
Yeah.
looks better now.
I had one show up early, because
I always show up early when it's D&D
because
night. Come on now.
he's not a brat.
I can't. My
Mulch lover. Yes, there we
There
go.
we go.
Oh, did
Mulch Lover.
everyone
I
check
saw
out
that fucking
his video
video.
I
That was
posted?
funny.
Yeah.
That was great. I loved that.
So
Where'd you
I
post
put
it?
up
Where'd you post it?
everywhere. Our both of our TikToks, our Instagram,
I saw it on
Clapper,
YouTube.
Snapchat,
Shorts.
YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. It went everywhere.
Jesus.
Oh no, it was TikTok. I think it was TikTok.
All over the place. I put it
was one of
everywhere.
Love it.
So
Love at
when
first
I
bite,
posted
guys.
it, but when I posted it, I edited out your preface, the first part, and just went straight. Where I posted it. It started with our Lord and Savior Mulch.
Oh, okay.
So I took out the beginning part where you had to like, you felt that, and I get the prelogue, but I took that part out.
Got you.
prologue.
Also,
Prologue.
I filmed it when I was.
Isn't pro after? Isn't prologue after?
It would be
I thought-
post.
That's post. Okay, because I thought pre was before.
No, pro
pre
means
is.
professional. Means you're good at something.
Pre is before. If you were wanting a
Totally
pre-word for before something, it would be like preamble or something along the lines of that.
Yeah, it's a pre-log. It's the log before you drop the log.
It's like the water that comes out before you poop.
What
That's
the
the pre-
fuck?
That's
The
the pre-log.
water that
That's a
comes out
pre-log
before you
conversation.
poop.
I'm
Hold
gonna see
on.
my way out of this.
Oh, I didn't
Hold
get
the
more
fuck
water.
on.
I'll leave you to stew on that for a moment while I get water.
Hold on. Is
I'm
there an
gonna-
out of context quote?
This is
There
a
it
this
is.
is an A-B conversation. I'm gonna see my way out of it.
Hold on. Did you say is there an out of context channel? 'Cause no, I didn't.
I
put
got
that,
it. I got it.
I didn't put that in there yet, but you could throw it in the quote section if you want to. Did you actually make that channel? Are you putting an out of context channel in there?
I'm not. No.
I can build one.
There we go.
Oh, you put it in
Just put
quotes? Pre-log, you
What
mean
did we
the
put in
water
there?
that comes out before you poop. Yes, there you go.
Oh, why is that quotable? That's normal. That's a normal.
That is
thing to
very
say.
quotable.
It's a
that's
normal.
a-
That's normal.
My
I need to
I would
know
say.
what brought up Cammy is not into vor.
The meat hallway.
Okay, makes sense.
I got eated.
my friend.
Yeah,
caught
Cammy is
caught-
not into vor. Yep. Yep.
My friend
she-
caught 4 kittens in her bathroom today, and there was one that was just kind of like looks weird, has crossed eyes, and it always has its mouth open. And it was climbing out of the tub, and she just goes, "Oh, the
Algebra
retard can
question mark?
climb."
Oh my god.
That's horrible.
Just out
Well, I
of
mean-
context.
Well, I mean, it has that strength, man. It's gonna be the first one that
Mhm.
can come out of the bathtub.
Mulch lover.
Mulch lover.
Yummers.
The government stole my memories in 1964.
Are you just Soldier Boy? Is that what
Soldier Boy.
is that what's happening here?
No, I'm me, bro.
Mm. So how do
No,
you
he's-
remember the government stole your memories?
Well, they didn't steal that memory. They just stole everything before 1964.
So you know you were mind wiped.
Yes.
Stupid. Why
Interesting.
wouldn't they
Yeah.
wipe that?
They let him keep that part. They
They
let
they-
him keep the fact
It
that
was
he
the-
was mind wiped.
It was the very early stages of mind wiping, and it was like a catch and release program. I was they caught me, and then they were like,
Oh.
"All right, come back for your second mind wipe on this date," and I just never showed up.
It was a multiple session thing.
Yeah, it was a multiple session.
And they
but,
just
like,
let you
it was
go?
early. They didn't have the technology to like do it all at
Yeah.
once.
He
So
got
they
the
had to do
index
it in
card in the
stages.
mail. He
Yeah,
got the index card in the mail.
No,
that said,
no, they-
please return to this location.
yeah. They were like, "Come back at this time," you know.
And then they just
And I
never
gave
went and
him-
hunted him down. They just left him alone.
I gave him a thumbs up and never went back.
They just moved on to the next one. Alright, buddy. Jesus Christ. By the way, that won't be the first rant that I have you do, and you could do a whole fucking series of Mulch Lover if you want to, because like I put your own playlist on YouTube already, so
Adventures of Mulch.
I called it Vidar's Rants, so
Okay.
we'll evolve the title as I see what you put in there.
Okay.
If you want me to do like Adventures of Mulch Lover, I can do that too.
Yeah, I just talk about my day to day.
Pictures of both lover.
Adventures of Mulch Lover. Then people are going through our playlist like, what the fuck is that?
You know they're gonna click on it.
I'll just
Hella
become,
interesting.
I'll just make like a super schizophrenic character. It's just like the government's coming after my mulch, man. I ordered some in the mail and it came in damaged, and
I don't understand, man. I don't know what's going on here. What the fuck, dude? Oh, that's fantastic.
Or are we in
So
black and
we're-
white still?
Yeah.
No.
We're not? We haven't moved anywhere. Or no, we went
No.
down. Isn't it still black and white down there? Or is
No,
it
you
just
guys,
within the...
you guys are inside the fucking meat tunnel. And I told you that you had seen color in there once all the darkness went away.
Oh,
Huh.
so I have meat tunnel. Okay,
So
deep
I
breath.
have meat tunnel. Me when
That's
I have
the
meat
meat
tunnel.
I have
tunnel.
So I have the meat tunnel.
You mean we get the dogs for free, Malador? We get the dogs for free.
Shut up! Shut up!
On
You're not
Or-
supposed to be looking. You're not
I'm really
supposed to be
careful to not
looking.
even show my knees. And here you are.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no,
I
your
really
shirt's
don't.
falling off your shoulder a little bit. We can't. You know, that's not
Yeah.
that's
Alright,
dress
buddy.
code.
Who the
I
fuck made you
specifically
hold
wore
on
a
to me?
tank top underneath this so that I could do this because it is very loose.
Listen, with as often as I get up and move off camera, you guys are lucky I wear pants. I'm not concerned about a shirt.
God, thank God.
We're not on YouPorn yet, so I have to be dressed.
Well, if that's the
That'll be
case,
the day. Oh fuck! Are you a fucking Febreze bottle? What is that?
I'm eating, bro. I'm eating my delicious succulent treat.
He's eating his mulch. Leave him alone.
Sound like a Febreze bottle.
you gotta crunch your mulch so loud.
You gotta crunch your mulch, man. If he's not using milk, he's gotta crunch it.
It's low sodium mulch.
Low sodium mulch.
My
It's like
doctor
mulch.
told me.
It's like mulch
Actually,
jerky.
fat free.
Fat-free, low sodium mulch.
gluten free.
But healthy.
It's
We
made
need
with
merch.
tofu.
I used
We
to
need
like
mulch merch.
put it in a bowl with some milk, but it upset my stomach a little bit.
Which one? The milk or the
Mulch never hurts me.
Oh, I got you.
It was the milk.
Mulch
He's
is love.
lactose
Mulch is
intolerant.
life.
Yeah,
He's
he's
built
lactose
up a
intolerant.
resistance to it.
Right.
It doesn't digest well, so you have to like swallow rocks for it to kind of like grind it up when it's in your stomach.
So we're eating rocks with them, with the mulch. So
it's like the
so
it's like the marshmallows
mulch
in the
to
Lucky
eating
Charms.
rocks. Okay.
A little
You know how,
extra crunch for your crunch.
You know how like cows will swallow rocks to like digest the
That's
grass
birds.
better? Birds will swallow rocks to digest their shit better.
You know
Well,
how
just call
cows
me.
eat rocks to put in their
I
four
got
stomachs?
listen. Memory has been wiped. I forgot.
forgot
that.
about birds?
I forgot that fun fact.
Birds
Well,
aren't real.
honestly, birds are just government drones.
They're robots. Yeah.
So
I love how quickly he just derailed his point. You know how cows will eat rocks to help digest? You mean birds? You know how birds will eat rocks to help? He just derails his whole fucking point.
the reason why
My
COVID
comedy
happened
comes
was so
from
that the
picking apart other
government could
bits.
recharge the batteries in
Recharge
the
the batteries
birds.
of the
Like,
birds.
come on now.
That was a dangerous point to take a drink right there.
Quote unquote, birds eat rocks. Get out of here. Think I'm
Oh,
stupid.
Ugh.
Arts and crafts with Vidar. We're making tinfoil hats.
Oh my god.
I should do that
Yay.
sometime.
The 5G rays from the 5G towers are melting my mind. It eats handful to mulch.
I made my phone hotspot named 5G Tower (parentheses transmitting cancer).
Kara, did
Hell
you see
yeah.
I got added to the family?
The Steam?
Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, I got added to the family. I'm part of the family now.
Yeah,
I
I just
can't
had to put
wait
that whole
until-
thing in fucking quotes. That was fantastic.
I can't wait until we get really big and then people send Vidar mulch.
Oh yeah, they'll send him like pounds of it. for
I
sure.
I'm
hope
already-
they do.
It's gonna be
I
as
hope
bad as
they
bad
do.
unboxing.
I'm already making him a shirt.
I will
like-
never have to go to Home Depot again.
I'm already making him a shirt with like obviously the logo and failed attempt where it needs to be, but on the front it's just gonna say "I love mulch" with no context. I'm just gonna give it to him.
I would
So we
have
can
worn
wear it
something else,
around.
but this is the only shirt that didn't have mulch on it.
There you go.
Our PO box is gonna be scary.
Oh my god. I'm so glad you're in charge of that.
I am, ain't I? Fuck.
Mhm. Oh yeah, the fan email? You're in charge of that. I am so
Yeah, you're
glad you're
right.
in charge of that.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
I'm
that
so
probably
glad.
includes the PO box.
Yeah. When you have to wave through all the like
PO box, like
yeah,
Yeah.
no. Yeah. But when you have to wave through all of like the fucking poorly drawn anime porn,
I would
you're good.
love to do that. Come on,
You're
now.
good. That's
You
on
don't
you.
know who
I'm
you're
not.
talking to.
Once our characters start getting Rule 34, that's when we make it.
Have you heard? Have
Rule
you seen
34.
Malador? He is the definition of a man whore.
I'm just
Sort
waiting for
of.
the
you mean a
fanfics.
you mean a dumb whore.
That too.
Eh, sort of. I mean, he has been naked the most out of any character in the campaign.
Yeah,
And
he was
he-
naked for like
It's facts.
And he
6,
slept with Merida's,
7
like,
sessions.
entire
6
family.
episodes, 7 episodes straight.
Yeah.
You know, like
Because I simply forgot. I simply forgot he was naked.
Yeah.
And the funny part is, we just kept going like it was normal.
Just kept going and like then he
bullshit already.
he slept with Merida's entire family and that was skirted by like
We don't talk about that.
that was
didn't
the first
happen.
episode
No,
I
no,
watched of
no,
this.
no, that didn't happen. That did not happen. That did not happen. Now, I did not have sexual relations with that panda.
with those pandas.
Pandas.
With those pandas.
We got to get this guy out of office. He's fucking lying.
I did not have sexual relations with those pandas. It was a different timeline. It wasn't me. It was the other me.
Yeah,
Holds up multiple jackets. What is this then?
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey. Yeah, I can actually do this here now. Fucking god. Yeah, I told you guys in the group that we actually had some questions in here. Let me see if I can pull them up. All right. Oh yeah, this one was for me. Where does he come up with these encounter ideas? It's terrifying. An eyeball room with a giant mouth as the roof. I don't know where I come up with them, if you want to know the truth, because like Judd has asked me that question before, and I can't remember what encounter it was. Because I had put you guys into a room and described it, and there was some kind of creature that you were fighting, and it was actually twice now that Judd had just bursted out like, where do you come up with this shit? Because I don't know. It just a lot of it's on the fly. I'm not gonna lie. Like the meat tunnel you guys just fought, that wasn't there until
Is
you
the meat tunnel
guys.
dead? Question mark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
I think-
cool.
but that wasn't there until
No,
you
yeah.
guys walked through the
No,
door.
it's-
That
Please-
did not exist until y'all walked through the door. I had just made that up before you fought it.
Yeah.
So
You could
I
have
don't
done that.
I don't know. Well, like when you guys went down at the way beginning, like a year ago, when you guys first went down into the Brotherhood hideout, that pool that nearly drowned Malador and a couple of others that had those weird like tendril. I had made that up too. None of that existed until you got in there. So I don't really know where I come up with it. I can't give you a definitive answer. Most of it's just either pulling it from imagination, or I saw or read something in a book, or I saw something in a movie, and then I just kind of take it and revamp it. So I'm not stealing the idea, just recreating it with Mundo's flavor. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm glad someone finally noticed, but I don't know how I come up with the shit. But I'm just gonna keep doing it.
He's just
Um,
being
I love that
humble.
you have certain things set that you obviously have pre-ready, but
Yeah.
you also have everything randomized and ready whenever. Just throw something in type shit.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, most of your cards, I don't have
Yeah.
any of that shit written down.
Right.
Well, I mean, have you paid attention to any of our decision making?
That
It's
part.
very
We don't either.
random.
Yeah.
But like
We
when
just
you're
have-
writing your cards down and what they do, I'm doing it too. A lot of the times when you throw a card and you tell me the number, I'm going into my notes like, okay, you rolled that, and I've got one word written. And then I
Right.
just make it up on the fly, and then I write it down in full so that I remember it later. But like I told you guys when you went through the desert on Gladys and you encountered the giant Gary, all I had was Gary on that roll. What he
Right.
did, what he was gonna do. That cloud giant you guys fought, that didn't exist either. That was a random day roll.
Yeah.
I just love doing it. I love making shit up on the fly and seeing how it goes. A lot of the
Power of
times, like the ability to scale the creature to be able to give you a challenge but not murder you instantly. That one, because I've been with you guys for so long, that doesn't take me long either. To be able to like, what's the damage that it's gonna do? How much hit points does it have? What should they roll for AC? Is it going to be a melee based or a spell based? That all gets made up as I'm making up the encounter a lot of the times. Some of them are pre-planned, but not many. So Steven is gonna shower and then he'll be in.
Quit rolling my dice, you little
All right,
menace.
so let me see. But yeah, so that I hope that answered that question because it's all I've got. Let me see where the other one is here because there were a couple of them. Oh yeah, so this is for everybody, and it's sort of there's not a question mark at the end of it, but it says, do you guys ever have a good time or is it always just chaos?
It's chaos. 100%.
Chaos
is
I am.
chaos.
It's
I
fun.
am
Good
the
times.
conductor of chaos here.
So that's a question for you guys to answer.
It's always chaos, but it's always like mostly fun. I would say not always.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Malador.
And then
what the
sometimes
fuck?
it's the sex gladiator ring, and you're like, I'm glad I wasn't there, because holy shit.
Yeah, like I'm trying to impress some badass elf girl.
Oh,
I
I
am
probably
fucking a
ruined
goblin.
all of your chances.
Actually,
Jesus,
that's
out
true.
the window, buddy.
Dude,
You're fucked.
you never went on that date either. You guys left.
Oh,
Yeah. I
Too
mean,
embarrassed.
you ghosted her.
up. You stood her up.
Oh my god.
I couldn't show my
After
fucking.
having
I
a
couldn't
sex
show
with
my
a wife.
face. I couldn't show my face.
I'm just now realizing because you
should
told her
have-
you were gonna meet her at Blue Heaven, and then you guys went and talked to the Emperor, and then you were gone. You didn't even go to the date. You just fucking bolted.
You should have
Yeah, I
Steven
couldn't
send
show
a
my
message for
face.
you.
You should have Steven send a message for you.
I probably will. What was her name again?
She wasn't even that pretty
What
anyway.
was her name again?
Dude, she was fucking. Oh, that was a mommy, bro. That was a. Oof.
The way I
Armor.
described her, yeah. The way I described her, yeah. She was older
gorgeous.
because she was an elf. She was a little on the older side, but they age differently. She would be older than Vidar, and the way that she had her equipment on and carried herself. If charisma was any way to describe looks, she was definitely a 20. So Vidar was immediately smitten. I remember that conversation. And if you didn't write her name down, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just gonna let you guess until you get it right.
Might have.
Angela, Brittany,
No, it wouldn't be a name
Very
like
different.
Chris. No, you're a woman.
Chris could be a guy name or a girl name. Someone in
I
the
know.
casting of Frank Stone is named Chris.
All right. On to the next one because I know there's more. These are fun. Like this guy. By the way, this guy in the comments. Thank you. I don't know. It seems like a real person. Alex/M7B9X. Thank you for all of your comments. Please keep going. Okay. Yes, this is for everyone as well, and feel free. What has been your favorite part of this campaign so far? And just to preface this, his was the Crank and Yank.
Of
I
course.
fucking hated the Crank and Yank.
And that comment was made on episode 85. Are you saying that Rick rolled?
Oh my god.
So that's how far into this he's commenting that his
nice.
favorite thing was the. So
That's far back.
but yes, what has been your favorite part of the campaign so far? Jake, go ahead and start. Why not?
That's a good question. Probably, I would say Crank and Yank era, or I'm really enjoying this, where we are here now. I'm really
The
enjoying.
end game.
Yeah. I'm liking this new city arc we're in.
You're welcome. I would have to say I haven't been here that long, obviously.
Yeah.
I would have to say the absolute confusion with what the fuck is going on with Cammy.
Fair enough.
But
That
you
is
guys
true,
have also
'cause-
just like disregarded it completely.
That is true because like you were just catapulted into this
Yep.
situation, and they just immediately accepted you, and then found out that you were
Ran
used
with
against. Found out that you were being used against them, and still was like,
Well, Yorick
no,
didn't
we're
tell
gonna
me.
we're gonna bring her with us, and then you were mind wiped, and they were like, fuck it, we'll bring her home anyway, and it just kept going.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
See, like we have a lot of leeway with stuff, but if we find out that Cammy's not a real name, that's where we draw
It's
the
short for
line.
Camille or something.
Oh.
What if
That's
it's
where
a
we-
nickname?
I'm fucking killing her.
They
Throw
call her
off the
Cammy.
boat.
They call
They call her Cammy.
yeah, they call her Cammy.
They call me Cammy.
It's not my real name. They just call me that. No. See, look, your name, Cammy, Cami. If we find out there's one more M in there, over the ship you go.
Can't fly, man.
This is when we find out that Cammy doesn't know how to write.
She's not good at it.
You're paying for your sins.
You can't read good.
There.
I forgot there were 2 M's in my name.
You cannot read good.
I think my favorite part of this campaign was when we were doing all that stuff in the alternate universe. Like especially
Yeah.
specifically when like Vidar was finding those kids with like the explosives and with the place blowing up. I think that was my favorite part.
Fair enough. Felt
I
like a
think
little
getting to
explorer.
Getting to
feel like I
see
was
bits
an
and
FBI
pieces
agent or
of
something.
everybody's character as they would have been in a different time was also really interesting.
Oh,
Other Yorick is an asshole. I'm glad he's dead.
And normal isn't.
yeah. Normal one. Oh.
He doesn't try to
We
be.
love you, Yorick.
It
We
just
love
kind
you,
of
Yorick.
Don't
happens
talk
that
about my
way.
little spoon like that. I will.
It
No
smack
one's
you.
allowed to
was a
talk about
joke.
Little Spoon like
It
that.
was a joke.
I will.
Yeah, it was a joke.
No one's allowed to talk about Little Spoon
flashbang.
like that. Only I'm allowed to talk about Little Spoon like that. Actually, I think there was one more,
Only
but
in
I
appropriate
believe.
settings because we have a safe word.
Oh my god.
Plot twist.
What?
I forgot the
Warning,
safe
alert.
word.
Oh yeah,
Pineapple.
okay.
Calling random
Wrong
words.
word.
Orange, pineapple.
Stop.
So stop it. So this was
I don't
pointed
like
out as
this
well.
game.
They said, "I love how everyone just looks bored for 10 seconds." That one, because we don't talk, we just stare at the camera. So that was pointed out. And then I think wanna say that-
Prolonged eye contact.
Oh yeah, and then on Stinky Pink Cloud, this one's for Merida actually. Yeah, it says, what happened to the one who used to babysit Malador?
She went on an adventure.
But I had actually commented and said, well, she's in this episode. But that was back on that one. She is not here tonight. So we miss you, Jill.
Yes.
I shall
Alright.
pass along the message.
Yes.
I have a
Alright.
question for everybody.
What's up?
How do we feel about doing a module that where you will 99%? You have a 99% chance of dying.
A module?
Yeah, a little one shot, two shot.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Anybody
Well-
ever heard of the Tomb of Horrors?
Yep, I have.
Oh, bet! Sign me up.
Hell yeah.
I bought the module on Roll20, so I have like the map and everything, the whole how to run
Hell
it.
yeah. Let's do it.
We should.
99% chance that you will fucking die.
Well, listen, everyone dies on. There's always one character that dies on the one shot, and it's usually Tyler's character
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
But like, does everybody know like the origin story of Tomb of Horrors?
No, and
do you know
I mean,
who Gary Gygax is?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
He made this dungeon in 1974 because he
Hell yeah.
felt he
That's
felt
where I
that
heard the bit.
players were getting too cocky with their high level invincible characters.
Okay, so
And
is it
so he
a
created a
level 20
dungeon.
campaign?
It's a depending on how many players there are, anywhere from 12 to 16. 12 to level
Okay.
12 to level 16.
Hell yeah. Do it up, man. And
there's so many traps that it's just like there's no save. Your character is just gone for oblivion.
fucking right.
Like
Let's do it.
Malador almost was.
Bet
Yeah.
I'll find every
Yeah.
single one.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's do
I
it.
do not know
And
what you're talking
We all know that our one shots are never just one. It's always two. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's three. So yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
The only restriction I have though with it is that I want to run it as close to the module as possible. So like homebrew would probably have to be out of it.
And that's
It would have to
okay.
be- it would have to be
Just
players
go-
handbook stuff.
Just go straight.
Straight bare bones.
They just released the 2024 Player's Handbook for sale, so I'm gonna buy that so that we can be updated on everything that we need to be. Hell yeah, man. Whenever you're ready, let us know.
I literally have it up on a tab.
Okay. So
It's on a tab on my computer right now.
hell yeah.
I mean,
You guys want to do that next week?
I can probably throw together a character in like 2 seconds.
That's what I mean. You guys just want to do it
Maybe.
next week?
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Depends on the day.
Maybe, maybe
I have
not.
a
I don't
job
know.
Well,
now.
Well, no, it would be Saturday just like usual. We wouldn't do a double. Just the main campaign would be replaced by the one shot like we usually do.
That would
just
work
take a-
out because I might not be here Saturday. So
Okay. And not everyone participates in the one shots anyway, so.
yeah, that
Yeah,
that
I mean
actually will work out.
at the least, I would like to have at least 3 characters.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have 3.
At the very least.
I know
Bet.
Tyler and Cammy will do it because they do it all the time anyway. Tyler and Kara, they're in all the one shots.
I just really
I've been
really
in-
wanna kill people. So
Hey,
um,
welcome to my world.
Try me.
yep.
Hey. Is it?
So
Welcome,
like
welcome to
There's
my
many
world.
different ways to kill people.
I just
You could
really,
do
really,
the traps,
really want to
which
kill
are more
people.
annoying and like sudden, or you
Mhm.
could do something like Dread, where it's a Jenga tower that works as the system,
mhm.
and it's like you determine the difficulty of a task by the amount of pulls on the tower you have to make.
Mhm.
So, and when the tower falls, the last person who pulled dies.
Yeah.
That just
I-
dead,
Hell yeah.
and
Yep.
it's awesome, and it's
Yep.
perfect.
I want to
and
play
I
that.
love it.
I want to play that so bad.
It's so good. We could do it
It's
on
so good.
Tabletop Simulator. There's Jenga.
I
on
saw
there.
it the first time I saw that it was on
Oh,
Smosh,
speaking of that, we
and
should
I
play
thought it
Smosh.
was so fucking fun.
Cammy,
I
you want- do you want to run one of those for us?
I'm bad at DMing.
Yeah, me too. but I just want to kill people. So
I mean-
what I was gonna say is
I could try.
I don't want somebody to like die at the beginning of the dungeon. So if you
Mm.
want to have like 2 or 3 backup characters they just throw in there, like, oh, they were just kind of following behind the party and now they're here. You can
Or they
do
could
that
be
too.
locked in one of the rooms.
Oh no. That was my brother.
Or nor.
I'm Bob's brother.
But
I
yeah,
thought it was Bob's
just-
Burgers.
I just want to cause destruction and
Hell yeah. I'm up for that.
Why are you being
Hell
so,
yeah.
Maybe Cammy, if you want to run a Jenga campaign, go for it.
Jenga
Why are you being
campaign.
such a goober?
I
Why are you being such a goober?
I just there's so many other
Already.
cool systems as well, like Kids
Why are
on
you being such a
Bikes.
goober?
That's really fun. It's like Stranger Things kind of themed.
Yeah.
Judd needs to get in here. We were supposed to play Snakes and Ladders.
Blades in the Dark. That's awesome.
Why?
You Awaken in a Strange Place. That one's just all improv, and it's.
I mean,
awesome.
hey, if you want to, if you're up for DMing one, just pick it
I'm
and let
not
us know.
great at DMing though, is the thing. I've DM'd one thing, and it was for my dad's birthday, and it
Couldn't-
did not go well.
Well, you weren't with this group. I'm not saying this group is forgiving because we're not in any way, shape, or form, but
Yeah.
we're fun, and that's
Cammy,
the difference.
can you please create another barbarian that just shits herself in the middle of combat?
No, like that.
It was a bar.
No, listen, that is her combat. Create a barbarian whose combat attack is shitting herself. Just poop cloud. Poop cloud is her
Stink.
attack.
Fucking
She casts
family.
stink cloud.
That is her melee attack, stink cloud.
I hate this fucking family.
It's just the
I wanna go
noisiest,
home.
wettest shit, and people have to roll Constitution to take psychic damage
Every time.
because of how gross it is.
So she's saving throw based.
She's pre-logging. That's her attack. Her
Oh my
attack
God.
is
She's
pre-logging.
pre-logging. It's the water before you poop. She's pre-logging. That's her attack. I will
What
create
if I
that
went
attack.
missing?
I will create that attack and I will call it pre-log.
What if I got in a car and left?
What if I just leave Skype right now? Like, how does that sound?
What
Okay.
if I
Well,
go
with
missing?
that, Jake, are we ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Got everything set up? All right.
Sort of, kinda.
Okay, so we're gonna end this talk here.
What episode
Remember
is
to
it?
use more lube. This is 88. Bye.